Great shot, dude. On cap. That was a good shot after you got digged. I want you to know.
Go over to the guy's stairs.
Well, like you could one way the smoke, dude. Like I saw their smoke and there was like a little.
Maybe it was just
a little forward.
Actually, I could use the ankle support.
Want trade?
you have a girl banana.
I have a girl banana.
Might not have heel support or arch support. You have emotional support.
That's the thing I need the least.
Well, kiss. Alright. Oh yeah, who the fuck was playing on the other? So. He's monitor up.
Bolts.
Let's see up.
Bolts.
Like that.
It's bolts.
Good old bolts. Look at this beautiful art. Some soothing art to look at before the game.
Their eyes are freaking out. Look at the lady's eyes and the baby's eyes.
Yeah, I do. Should I play like this?
That would tilt me, dude. I would just think
Literally.
my monitor. No. After doing that and putting my monitor back, I would always think it's crooked.
It looks crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked.
Now that's the other way crooked now. Now that.
How you doing?
How long are you doing this? I can't stop. Ban Inferno. Ban Nuke.
Yeah, let's meet all of us.
Yeah. We're looking at do it. Okay. Ban Cash.
Play Mirage, right?
Good luck.
Hellraisers. I'm looking forward to this one. A bit of a weird matchup, I think. Two teams that don't very often get to play each other, and with some. I mean, I'm excited to see who's to play.
All right, so today's day 3 of the Star Ladder I-League, and we were up against Hellraisers, so pretty even matchup on paper that we should have had. So we lost pistol, and we lost first gun, and we were down 5-0 pretty quickly, and then the next round we lost the next gun round because we got entry'd again, so both gun rounds we got entry'd, so we just got off to a horrible start. They like won the round in like the first 45 seconds.
Zero actually coming in for it at the end with a quad kill. A 6-0 lead. Hellraisers looking much better than CLG at the moment. Yeah.
We played like, I don't know, I wouldn't say scared, but gave him too much respect.
Our adjustments after getting entry'd were really bad, and we just weren't playing well at the start. You know, they had all the confidence. And when you get off to a start like that, it's about not being able to throw, and they just didn't throw away any dumb rounds.
Look, I think we all underperformed today. We started off really slow on CT. We didn't get a round until it was like 7-0 or 8-0. And yeah, we just had a really bad CT half. We weren't playing ourselves today.
We scrimmed them on Mirage like 2 days before the match, and they like changed up a lot of stuff. They kept smoking window. So, and I just like went A or B after that, but I wasn't really that effective. I feel like if I got aggressive and let myself actually have chances to hit shots, then that would have been better. On a good day, we would, you know, get 2 entries or something from one guy some rounds, and we would just like come out with some rounds where people like made a nice play and got like 3 or 4 kills, but we didn't really have that today.
We ended up bringing it back respectfully to a 16-11 score line with a good T side, because I think we both suffered from the same issues, it's just we could not get the rounds together soon enough on the CT side to actually make it meaningful.
You want to try and think about saving Dead Fox's op at this point? I mean, he's taking his time checking these angles, but it's just not going to happen. Cutler drawing his attention over to Pit. That's going to open him up to get shot in the back. He realizes where Finesse is now, though. Just goes leaping and looks for the fight, finds the one. And the bomb isn't planted for Cutler! The bomb isn't planted for Cutler! Oh, no! Oh, they get it just in the nick of time.
When I heard of him like the first time, I didn't kill him. I got kind of scared because John said he was low. But then I wouldn't run.
1v3, 17 seconds left to get that bomb planted.
How do you even play this? I don't know. There's no sure way to win this round. Coming through the Tech-9, he's going to take down one. Goes for the plant inside of the smoke, and Bondic will end the game. 16-11 here, favoring Hellraisers after an absolutely dreadful first half. 14-1 in the first half. Then they take, what, like 10 rounds, 11 rounds, something in a row, or 10 rounds in a row.
At the end of the day, it's like we picked CT, you know, so it's like we should have had a much better CT side than that. We normally that never happens to us, but we just couldn't adjust. And we just got off to a terrible start, so I think that's what it mainly was. I think nerves started to kick in for players when we were down so much, so fast. And I think what happens is when we lose the pistol and don't eco the other team, sometimes we kind of feel like maybe the other team is playing better than we are, and that gets into people's heads, so they make less plays.
We just played really scared. We didn't take enough mid control. We didn't make any plays that would allow us to get the advantage on CT side. So the talk we had basically was just about how we go about that and how we actually gain an advantage and how we don't play so defensive, so to speak.
I think the players took it well in the sense that they were able to realize like what their mistakes were and how to be accountable. You know, like if they're missing shots, if they're on a wrong angle, if they're not doing the proper thing in a setup, like they can take that accountability and it's good. They recognize like who needs to do what, so that's fine. Obviously, it was a very winnable game for us, so that's where they take it hard. Is that like it just makes it harder for us to advance. Now we have to win 2 games tomorrow, which we'll play probably an earlier game and a game at the end of the day just to see who makes it out. So it's definitely not an advantageous situation, and we could have really put ourselves in that situation today to only play 1 game tomorrow, advance through the group stages into the brackets. But more than likely, we'd hope we'd end up playing MVP just because they've generally been the weakest team out of everyone. It would give us the best shot of advancing.
I would like to play MVP, but if we don't get them, then probably like Gambit.
I would say Gambit or MVP Project.
Gambit would be a good draw for us, I guess.
Gambit would be okay.
Out of like maybe Virtus Pro, Gambit, or any or Fnatic. And out of those 3 teams, I'd like to play any of them. I know it sounds ridiculous, but again, this LAN is for us to grow as a team. And if we're gonna go out, I'd rather go out playing a really insane team and completely get outplayed as opposed to playing like an okay team or something. Like, not that there's any okay teams here, but you know what I mean. Like I think those would be good matchups for us, and I think honestly, the games would be a lot closer than what people would think.
This episode was brought to you in part by iBuyPower. If you're looking to get a new gaming computer, check out their website in the link below.
Just get back in, just practice, just make sure that we go in with the same mentality we usually do with every game. Like, it's done, move on to the next one, and we take it as we need to. All right?